Welcome all Star Wars fans, and I'm glad you made it here because this is the way. I am Master E, and today we will be discussing how the Star Wars Rebels characters will be involved in The Mandalorian. So Rebels was a very popular show, and they finished it, and they were talking about making a sequel series, but that got canceled. And they explained, I believe it was Dave Filoni that explained, the reason that they canceled it is because they were going to incorporate these characters in these new shows that we're having, like maybe even Book of Boba Fett, but specifically Mandalorian. And there's some awesome ways that these characters could be integrated into the show. First off, if we're talking about the easiest transition in from Rebels into Mandalorian, it's got to be Sabine Wren. Sabine Wren, she was actually a Mandalorian. So she could tie into this, either the taking back of Mandalore with the Bo-Katan, that's what she wants, or even for the Battle of the Darksaber. I don't really see her that way, but I didn't see Bo-Katan really getting that upset with Mando over it, but it makes sense now. But Sabine Wren could be like that, especially because of the time that she left the group of rebels and went to Mandalore to be with her family and help with that. So she could have been pretty attached to the old Mandalore, and she could be trying to bring Mandalorians back to Mandalore and even rule them with the Darksaber. So Sabine Wren is a pretty easy character to incorporate into Mandalorian, especially with Grogu out of the picture. It's going to be more focused on the Mandalorian, and I think Bo-Katan and the Darksaber. The next character is Ezra Bridger. Ezra would be harder. There is that theory about Ezra and Din being brothers. It's far-fetched. It could happen, and that could be how they bring Ezra in. I have a feeling it's going to be more around Grogu. When Grogu comes back, we might see Ezra around then. That's how I think he'll be integrated into the show. I genuinely think those are the two characters that are going to be incorporated into The Mandalorian. I don't think Zeb is going to be in the show. I don't think Hera will be in the show. I mean, it's possible, but I just don't think that those storylines would be as intriguing. Obviously, we're going to see Thrawn. We see a lot in Rebels. But I think Ezra and Sabine will be the two that we see a lot in Mandalorian. I think these two will be great on live action. It's gonna be really fun to see how they incorporate them into the show and just watch them as live action characters. I think it'll be awesome. What are your thoughts on this, and how do you think they're going to be incorporated into the show? And do you think that those storylines will be interesting in Mandalorian? Are you interested in the Sabine and Ezra Bridger storylines? Because I am. Specifically Sabine, I think, is very intriguing. Ezra is as well, but doesn't tie in as well with the Mandalorians. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, and may the Force be with you.